Hey guys, Nate at Stowe Training Systems here. Back after a little holiday weekend in Louisiana, so got off my daily routine. But much like fitness and nutrition and all, the best thing to do is just start it with a new day, get back on that routine, and don't let it snowball into like, well, I haven't been up on here for a year. Well, the hot topic this week is goal setting, it appears, based off my Facebook feed and inbox. So I thought I'd go ahead and jump on board and give you my 2 cents on something you probably don't know about goal setting. So first, an analogy. If you guys have ever been on an airplane, commercial airline, something you may not know is that while you're going from point A to point B, you feel like you're at like this certain altitude, but the thing is that you're like actually constantly regulating. So here's another world famous. So on an airplane, and we could thank my friend Justin Yule for this graph. I drew this one myself, but anyway, what happens is you have this bottom line would be like the lower altitude of your airplane, and the top line would be the top altitude of your airplane. And basically, your airplane is always sort of re-regulating. If it gets a little too low, it's going to automatically regulate and have you go a little bit higher. When it gets a little bit higher, it's going to automatically down-regulate and go a little bit lower. So it's kind of going up and down, but within this range to keep you on target until you get to your final destination safely. 1 second here. So it's kind of the same thing with our goals, where we sort of auto-regulate, or we'll set this goal of, say, lose 10 pounds. And what will happen is that we'll get really, really close to lose 10 pounds, and then we're almost like going to auto-regulate ourselves back down and quit a lot of those different habits that led to us losing 8 or 9 pounds. But then as we start to down-regulate and we get back to almost to our starting point, we'll re-up-regulate, where now we'll start back those habits, whether it's frequency of the gym or a new diet or whatever, until we get almost to 10 pounds. So we're just constantly going back and forth between very close to the goal of 10 pounds and very close to where we started. We never make any real progress. What we need to do is, once we start getting closer to that goal, lose 10 pounds, is we have to reset the goal. We've got to set a new floor and a new ceiling. Back to my awesome graph. So what we need to do is take this top line, still having that be our roof, because that now needs to be, well, this is hard to do with one hand. That now needs to be our floor, and when we kind of up-regulate to it, now we decide, hey, we're not going below this, and we're going to work our way up here and kind of go in through here, and again, through another cycle, do that again. So basically, the moral is that, you know, instead of just having like one set goal, to where you like, you know, it's like aim for the stars and miss and you land amongst the clouds. Kind of the same theory of, as you approach this goal, set a big crazy goal, and then reset a new goal up higher and make that goal you just achieved, like that's your bare minimum. So for me, it was like, you know, when I first started and I was getting into weight training, is I set this goal of 1,000 pounds between my 3 lifts. That's a squat, a deadlift, and a bench for you guys that aren't familiar. And, you know, I worked my way up and I've worked my way up. But, you know, now my new floor is like 950 pounds. Like, I just will not go below that. Like, no matter what, I'm sticking to that. But at one point, this is like just unfathomable. But, you know, I mean, it's just like, set the goal. As you get close to the goal, set a new goal. You have to reset a new goal. It's a little bit higher, or you will down-regulate right back to where you started. And that's why so many people will be like, well, I lost 10 pounds, but then I gained it back again. I've lost and gained that 10 pounds over and over and over. I just can't seem to go anywhere. It's because we never reset a new goal once we started approaching it to have our previous ceiling, our previous best, become our new floor. Like, we won't go below this. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much, getting back into the swing of the videos. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. It's kind of the off season for me, so probably be around noon tomorrow. I'm going to get my workout in, get back on schedule. You guys have a great day.